All right, guys, today we're talking defense and we're defending the major punches and showing you how to do it. Let's glove up. All right, so I'm here with Roni and I'm gonna demonstrate some of the defenses that we've been teaching in a few of the reels and let you see them in real time. So step over this angle a little bit. So the first one is gonna be the jab, and off of the jab, of course, there's lots of different things you can do. You can always slip it, you can step back and clear it. There's different types of catches, shoulder roll, lots of different things, but we like to start everybody off with a simple parry, which is just a little redirect. So from the hand up position, when I see the jab, I'm basically just gonna come across and give it a slight little redirect to take it off course. All that does is get him off target and throws his power off. So even if he snaps it hard, it doesn't take much of a block to be able to pick that off. And I want to be careful not to overextend, not to reach down, not to cross too far over my center line. I just want to be able to catch that punch, and we call that a parry. So the way we would train it would be, he starts out and we'll let him throw two jabs, single jabs at my forehead, and I'm working on reading the defense and practicing the parry. And then he does the same. Okay, after he gets the parry down, and that starts your defense against the jab. Then we go to defending the right hand. So on the right hand, we've covered this in other videos. Want to make sure that you can understand how we do it. What we don't want to do is hold our hand directly in front of our face and let their glove smash our hand into our face. I understand different ways you can try to block it, do some sort of takeover and roll back and shield it out. But when you're in trouble, you've been popped or you're tired or it catches you off guard, the reflex motion is to get that hand up and cover. And that's what we're gonna do. So as I feel that hand coming in, I'm gonna put the right hand up, I'm gonna flex that wrist outward. The difference is here versus that hand coming in and smashing me, and here, which is that hand wrist flexed out, go, boom. So you see the difference? Flex out, boom. And then not flexed, and then I thank you for pulling that. So that I create a strong block, and that right hand, I'm gonna note that it's being knocked, the weight is being knocked to my rear leg, boom. Okay, so if I throw a right hand back at him and he blocks it, boom, you feel the weight when it's a good punch going to your right leg. Go, boom. And then mine, boom. Yours, boom. Okay, so now he throws a jab, one jab, boom, and then one cross, boom. And then I'll throw one jab, boom, and then one cross, boom. And then we put it together. He throws a jab cross and it's parry catch, boom. And then his turn, parry catch, and then my turn, boom. His turn, boom. And the reason we wanted to demonstrate it like this is so you could see how you can apply this simply and practice this stuff with your partner. So now he goes to his left hook. So his left hook, want him to keep good form with your partner. So now he goes to his left hook. So his left hook, want him to keep good form. He's gonna sit his weight over to his left side. So throw his left hook. I'm gonna arc that wrist out, and I'm gonna get that absorb and make that block on my right side and sit into that left hook whenever I can. So here comes his hook. Boom. Now my hook. And notice he sits into the weight. Now, sometimes you're gonna get spun on that. But our view is this: let's practice having our balance and be able to put our power over to that side when we block. And if we get spun, we'll learn what to do from there. But let's have some balance and some strength in our block. So sit over and let the hook go. Boom. And then I'll do it. Boom. Okay, and your turn. My turn. So we practice that one back and forth. Now what does he have? He can practice all three. So he can throw his jab, he throw his cross, you sit over and throw his hook, and I'm learning to read those. Now he can go jab cross, boom, and then he can go jab cross hook. Boom, and we just drill that. My turn. One jab, he parries it. One cross, he catches it. Get my hook in there, he blocks it. Then I'm gonna go 2, 1, 2. Then I'm gonna go 3, 1, 2, 3. And we practice that back and forth, and that's how we build that defense with something really simple. Now look, I get a lot of comments like, oh, well, you know, Canelo can do this, or Roy Jones can do this. I get it, guys. Chances are you're not Roy Jones or Canelo. If you are, welcome to the channel. We would really love to hear from you because you're in a different level. For the rest of us, we have to have some fundamentals to build our skills. And as we get better, then you can try other things. This is the structure of how to build that. So he's got a jab, a cross, and a hook defense. What about if we go to the body? So the body punch, when you're blocking it, What we do, if the hook's coming to the body, we're gonna pull the elbow toward the hip and make a crunch, kind of like you're doing a little oblique crunch on the side. So the way it looks like this, go ahead and give me a little shot to the body. Boom. So as he throws that hook, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crunch to the side, I'm gonna exhale and tighten the abdominals. Go. A little harder. A little harder. Go. So that's how you learn to absorb it. You exhale, crunch, absorb. Now, I'm not dumb enough to stand there and let people do that, but that is the motion. If I know that I can absorb a little power there, chances are I'm gonna be able to defend it with my hand. It's not gonna knock the air out of me. So same thing now with the elbow. Here comes his body punch, and I block it. And he goes over to the other side, and block it, back or right, boom, block left, boom. Now his turn. So I'm gonna go right hook body, left hook, right hook, left hook, right hook. And he learns how to check his body shots. For the punches up the middle, for example, a straight right to the body, if he throws a straight right to the body, what I don't want to do is get in the habit of flinching and bringing my hands down. So on the straight right to the body, I'm just going to take the left elbow, I'm just going to deflect it to the inside. So go ahead and throw that. Let's change this angle. Right here. Shoot it. Shoot it. So one time I blocked it completely. The other time it got deflected to the inside. But what I didn't do was drop my hand and expose my face in the middle of the drill. So what have we done so far? He's learned to defend the jab, boom, the cross, boom, the hook, the body shot, straight right hand to the body, deflect it, left elbow, boom. Hands up, boom, boom. And then we can create drills from there. So guys, this is a beginner level phase of how to put some of these defenses together into drills. So how do we apply this? Got a bell timer, we'll set the bell timer. All right, guys, first round, we're gonna alternate defending the jab. So the bell goes off, he starts out shooting the jab, one at me, boom, change up a little bit, I take my time, one at him, boom, and one at me, boom, we get our defense down on the jab. Then the next round, we might say, all right, Ronnie, what we're gonna do is practice working on that jab. We're gonna do a little bit of light sparring with the jab only. So all you can do is throw a jab, and I want you to work on setting it up. You can throw a single or a double. So then, touch, we start a little light sparring where we can throw the jab only at each other. Boom, and that just helps us develop a little skill, get our range. We're not trying to crash and kill each other, but we are sort of learning how to find and measure with that left hand. Then we do the same thing with the right, same thing with the body shots, etc. That's how we build a little defense. So guys, I hope this helps with the very basics of building the skills with the basic defense. Glad for joining us. See you next time.